Been head teacher of Hasmonean Primary, and what would you say are your main responsibilities?
I've been head teacher for nearly 22 years. And my main responsibilities, well, I'm in charge of the school. I'm in charge of discipline. I'm in charge of all the staff. I have to make sure that I follow all the rules of the government and make sure that the national curriculum is followed and that the children are safe. That's only some of my duties, really.
Have you always been involved in education?
Yes, I went to Teachers Training College when I left school, and I've been in teaching ever since.
What is the biggest change for the better in the school that you have seen?
Okay, so in 1995 we became voluntary aided. We used to be private. And then we became voluntary aided, part of the government, part of Barnet, which gave us some funding, which we didn't have before. And with that came a lot of responsibility. There was more money to pay for resources, and we've seen lots of changes to the buildings for the better. The national curriculum has been for the better.
What is the most memorable experience that you have encountered whilst working at the school?
Most memorable experience? Maybe the first assembly I took with the main building. I'd just taken over as head teacher, and it was our very first assembly in that new hall, because before that our hall was where the nursery is. Were you in the nursery?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, that used to be the hall. And so we had a brand new beautiful hall, and that was our first assembly in a brand new beautiful building. So that to me is a very memorable experience to me.
What do you think is the biggest challenge facing Hasmonean in the next 5 years?
I think it's probably a challenge of all head teachers. I think it's Ofsted, that you know that there's somebody watching over you all the time and making sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Also, there's going to be a brand new curriculum, there's a revised curriculum, so that's quite a big challenge. And I think as well, we desperately need a new building for the early years, and that's a big challenge because the funding isn't out there like it used to be. So to raise that money for that early years block that we need so badly.
If you could have one historical figure address the school in assembly, who would you choose?
I think Rabbi Dr. Solomon Schonfeld, because he's our founder, and I've heard so much about him, and I think he would be a very inspirational person to speak to all the children.
How would you describe Hasmonean?
I would describe Hasmonean as, well, our ethos is Torah and Derech Eretz, so Kodesh and secular is both very important, high standards in both. We are a friendly school, and I think we're a warm and we're a caring school.
You will be retiring at the end of the summer term. What will you miss most, and what will you miss least about the school?
Okay, I'll wait till the bell finishes. Okay, so what will I miss most? I think I'll miss the children, I think I'll miss the staff, and I think I'll miss coming to school every day. I probably won't miss some of the paperwork and some of the fear that you've got Ofsted looming over your head every day might come tomorrow. So that's probably what I'll miss the least, I think.
Do you have any plans for your retirement?
Yes. I'd like to stay within education. I've been invited to be a governor of a school. I'd like to get involved still with a bit of teacher training and help with that, and advisory for schools as well.
Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome.